I feel like I'm in good condition. Just ready for camp, ready to see if I am in good condition. We'll see over the next couple of days. It's hot out here.
What's the adjustment like, Carl? For the new team, I'm sure it's Cincinnati. You kind of knew what to expect with training camp and everything. Is it different? Going to the new team?
You want to ask me in like a couple of days? I don't know. I mean, I don't,
Well, is there kind of an anticipation for that? Or?
no, I mean everything's been great, but I have nothing that's been bad here. Everything's been top notch, from coaches to training staff, and so it's been a great adjustment. But until we get into camp, I'll let you know for sure.
You obviously had some options. Was there anything about the scheme or the person calling the scheme that was attractive to you?
Yeah, I think it was a scheme that fit my skill set, so it was definitely attractive.
It's been a while since the Jets have had a true outside pass rusher who has been consistently good. Are you aware of that history, and what would it mean to you to kind of become that the answer in that position?
I want to follow up on some of the greats. Which I have Mark Gastineau here. He had the sack exchange. I want to make. Yeah, that was a long time ago. I don't think I was born, but I want to make my own legacy and keep it going as well. So.
What's your plan for watching the Olympics and Rachel competing?
I'm gonna go home and watch it as soon as I get a chance. So,
Is there any? I don't know what time she's competing. Is there
I think it's like
this year in it?
I think it's like 6 or 7. I think we'll be out of meetings. I'll be watching. I'll be glued to the TV. So.
What do you see as the upside with this defense, with the personnel that you have?
We got a bunch of guys on the defensive line. It's being able to be a good defensive line. You got to have waves. You know what I'm saying? That way, everybody could stay fresh. And I've seen tons of talent on this D line. Guys that people don't even really talk about. They haven't even, they don't get talked about enough or are in this group. So it's a hell of a group, and I feel like we could be as good as we want to be.
You had a really good interior player in Cincinnati with Gino,
Mm-hmm.
and now you have a real good one with Quinnen. Can you just talk about how the dynamic works between someone in your position as an edge guy and having a free technique?
Yeah, it just gives people more people to run from. You know what I'm saying? So if this guy's over here, you got to turn back to me. If I turn him back to Quinnen, he's got to get him, or Foley or anybody else who's in the D-line room. So it's just, we all work together to go hunt. It's like chasing chicken. You don't want to chase it by yourself. You want to corner them with a bunch of people. So that's kind of how I put it.
Are you speaking from experience with that metaphor?
Yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How so? You did that growing
I
up?
played on good defensive lines before, and the chicken. No, I have not actually. I've seen a chicken, but I was like, I've not like this.
I've seen it too. But
Yeah. I've never sat there and chased a chicken. I think I've had opportunities. I just didn't. I was lazy. I don't know.
So, what's your impression of CJ, and what do you remember of him when he was playing? Obviously, he hasn't played the last 2 years.
I really, my impression of him is that he's been a great player. I haven't really talked to him that much. I just been listening to the calls. I've been more focusing on the time that I was here on the D-line play and kind of like my play. So people ask me about like other positions. I haven't even focused on it. I just been so focusing on like D-line and like how I can improve myself. But CJ seems like a great leader, a great guy. I just really haven't. I don't want to lie to you and say I've paid too much attention to that spot.
Have you set any personal goals in terms of sacks this year?
No, of course not.
When you, after a game and you look at the stat sheet as an edge player defensive end, is there any particular stat you look at?
No, I always go back and look at the film, and then I'll like time rushes, and then I'll see what I can do to probably affect the play more. But I'll always, before I make any judgment on anything, I always want to watch the film. And like the first thing I do after a game is I want to get on a plane and get the film downloaded, so that way I can assess myself. Because you really can't. I've gotten better as the years going on, like assessing how I played and what I saw going into the game and things like that. But once I actually see the film, I can tell you myself whether or not I was productive or not, or based on play call and stuff like that. So that's how I kind of judge it.
Is there an area of your game you wanted most to improve?
Yes, finishing, and then probably just like just taking it to that next step. Finishing is like something that I can evaluate film, and that's something I've wanted to do.
There are some more advanced stats available on pass rushers now, whether it's average distance, quarterback, any of that stuff. Does any of that kind of register well for you, or is it just film stuff?
Film, and like that's how I judge all players, just based off of film, and then if I can know the scheme that the another player is playing, but mainly just film, just watching the film and just evaluating it.
Have you already started studying some of the offensive tackles that you'll be going up against throughout the year?
Yes.
Do you look forward to facing Makai in camp?
Of course, I look forward to facing everybody because people say like, oh, this guy's better than that one and that one. I feel like the NFL is all about matchups and styles and things of that nature. So I'm always looking to go against everybody. So it's exciting.
Carl, talk about finishing. How many sacks do you think you left on the table last year? What were your numbers? How many sacks did you left out there by not?
I mean, maybe 100 because every rush is supposed to be a sack to me. That's why I evaluate it. So if 100 sacks, that's just my answer to you.
Is that also the goal for this year?
Can't tell you, but that's how many I left on the table. Every rush to me is like the way I watch film is like now it's just, hey, I'm supposed to win. I'm supposed to get there, get the sack. It's impossible, but that's how I kind of treat it.
We'll take a few more.
So when you're studying the film off the time that you're facing it this year, like what do you look for when you're studying that film?
Hand, set, punch style, where their eyes are, every little thing, anything I can do where they're moving first, lay off the ball, if he's hurt from the previous game, just everything, anything I can see that helped me have the advantage. So everything, really.
You talked about how everything is about matchups. What is the matchup you've learned the most from in the early part of your career?
Matchups?
Yeah, the matchup like with the left tackle.
So I mean, there's certain tackles that early on in my career I probably was not as didn't have as many tools in the toolbox. So they probably had the advantage against me. And as I've gone on through my career, each year and each day I'm trying to figure out how do I go against that, whatever my kryptonite would be. So you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Is there a particular guy that?
No, I'm not gonna tell you.
Try.
Yeah, I appreciate you telling me.
This team, it's been a while since this team was competitive. Obviously, you've only been around this group of guys for a short period of time. What gives you the sense that things will be better this year than this team?
Starts from the top down, head coach. The way he carries himself, the standard that he holds us to. I mean, that's my biggest. There's a lot of other things, but that's kind of my main thing. Just to answer the question real quick.
That's good.
I got one. The defensive line basically, carries this defense. That's how it's built. So how much do you embrace that, being a part of a unit that basically carries the entire defense?
I embrace it. I'm happy about it. I love D-line culture, but I mean, football starts. It's not the sexy position that people talk about, but it starts in the trenches and O-line, D-line, and that's how games are won and lost in this league. So I take pride in being a part of the trenches.